Ladies, stop dating down. I just don't know how else to say it. In today's video, we are talking about that one essential principle, that one that every modern woman should know, not just know, but should live by. Let's get into it. If you're new here, I'm Laura, and this is Executive Her. On this channel, I help women navigate their professional paths through modern elegance, grace, and sophisticated style. Ladies, I am so excited about today's video because this is an area that I am so passionate about. It is that one principle, that essential principle that every modern woman should know and live by. This is the principle that determines whether or not you reach your full potential. It determines the life that you're going to have, how you're going to live your life, how you're going to establish that lifestyle that you want to establish. Now, you're probably saying, stop babbling and tell us what it is. So, ladies, that principle is you have to know your worth. When it comes to being a modern, elegant woman, you have to know your worth. So, ladies, let's talk about some of those things that you should know, you should be doing, and some of those things that you probably shouldn't be doing. The first thing is, ladies, stop dating down. I just don't know how else to say it. You have to stop dating down if you know your worth. You do not date someone that is not a person that is treating you like a queen. Now, most of the time when you say stop dating down, a lot of people start to think you're talking about a man or woman or whomever you're dating, that you're talking about their finances. I'm not referring to finances. That is a topic for a different day. What I'm referring to is the character of the person. Ladies, if you're dating someone who is not supportive of your goals, your dreams, your achievements, that person is a person that really isn't bringing value to your life, and you are settling. You are dating down. If you're dating someone and you do not want to take them anywhere because you know whenever you take them out, they are going to do something to embarrass you, to embarrass themselves, or they're going to be in the corner and they're in the corner and they are just upset for no reason. Or when they are around people, they have something negative to say about you, about someone that you're around, and everyone is uncomfortable, including you. Ladies, you are dating down. Stop dating down. And this isn't just for some of my younger women that are watching, but this is for women regardless of whatever age you are. If you're young, if you're old, if you're somewhere in between, stop dating down. When you know yourself, when you truly do know your worth, you're not dating someone who is going to make you feel less than a queen. You're not dating someone who is not adding value to your life. Now, when you stop dating down, you will hear, you think you're too good for, oh, who does she think she is? We all know the sayings. We all know people have their opinions, and most of the time they're going to say or have an opinion about whatever it is that you're doing. But the bottom line is, it's just their opinion. It is just something they're going to say. We're not worried about what they say. We're more worried and focused on reaching your full potential, knowing your worth. So ladies, stop dating down. Next on the list, ladies, is you want to make sure that you have identified and know those characteristics about yourself that make you uniquely you. We all have different characteristics that make us uniquely ourselves. And when you know those, of course, you know your worth. That is, you know the things that you like or dislike. You know some of those characteristics that make you special. You know some, well, you could probably use just a little bit of improvement on. You know those as well. And you're not afraid of constructive criticism, or you're not afraid when people offer you feedback, because you know yourself well enough and you want to embrace yourself to the point where you want to make improvements because it's going to make you a better version of yourself. So you don't worry about when people give you constructive feedback. You truly don't. You actually welcome it. Know thyself. When you know yourself, you truly do know your worth. Next, ladies, is when you know your worth, you are focused on your finances. That means that when it comes to your finances, you are handling your business. Regardless of whether you are working and making money for yourself or someone else is giving you money, You know enough to know that you have to take care of your finances. Not only are you taking care of your finances, you're paying your bills on time, you are investing, you are saving. Heaven forbid if you are in a relationship and someone else is giving you money, or if you're in a relationship and that relationship just happens to fall apart and you're no longer in it, and we hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, you're in a position where you can take care of yourself if you are by yourself. So ladies, when it comes to knowing your worth, when you know and value yourself, you are taking care of your finances, because you want to be in a position that if you're in a relationship and it falls apart, you can still maintain the lifestyle that you're living. So ladies, make sure that you're taking care of your finances. When you know your worth, you are taking care of yourself both on the inside and the outside. That means that you are taking care of yourself in terms of what you're putting in your body, what you're eating, what you're drinking, how you're hydrating. You are taking care of the inside. In order for you to achieve anything, you do have to have your health. Not only are you taking care of your health, you're taking care of the outside, because we all want to put our best foot forward. So you're taking care of the outside in terms of making sure that, of course, overall, that you are well groomed and that you look nice on the outside, but you're also taking care of your mental health and your stress. You're getting that stress under control, and you're doing things where you are controlling your stress. You are prioritizing yourself, whether that is a walk, whether that is a massage, whether that is a facial. And it doesn't matter if you're doing it at home. You're just doing these things to take care of yourself. And you're not allowing other people to get in the way of that time. That leads us to the next point, and that is to set boundaries. Set boundaries. Because when it comes to you prioritizing yourself, when it comes to just knowing your worth, you set boundaries. You don't allow people to infringe on your time and to dictate to you what it is you're going to be doing and how you're going to do it. So you want to make sure that you set these boundaries, whether it's at work or in your personal life. You just have to have these boundaries, ladies. And when you know your worth, you do that, because it's not about what other people think or what other people say. It truly is about you and becoming the best version of yourself. And in order to do that, in order to know who you are and your worth, you have to set these boundaries. When you know your worth, you set goals, because there's a certain life that you want to have. You know what that is. And if you're going to achieve that, you can only do it by setting goals. We've heard that saying, how are you going to get there if you don't know where you're going? How are you going to get there in terms of the life that you see for yourself if you don't know where you're going? So you have to have goals. And when it comes to goals, you have to prioritize your goals, and you don't allow other people to get in the way of the goals that you're setting. In other words, if you have a goal, something you want to achieve, you don't let someone infringe on your time when you know you need to be working on those goals. You don't let someone else infringe on your goals when you know that you're trying to save for something and someone else is trying to convince you to use the money for something else. So ladies, you have to set goals, and you have to be realistic about the goals, but you also have to prioritize your goals. When you know yourself, when you know your overall worth, you do set goals for yourself. Not only do you set them, but you take action. Knowing your worth means that you're not just scrolling Instagram all day or looking at YouTube all day, or perhaps sitting on the sofa watching your favorite show all night long. You know, you get off work, you come home, you sit on the sofa, and you are there all night, and you're not doing anything to achieve your goals. You're not doing anything to take action to build the life that you want. If you're going to have that quality of life that you want, you have to take action. And when you know your worth, you do take action, because you know that you can't achieve something if you're not putting anything towards it in terms of action. So ladies, take a little time to take action. When you know your worth, you're going to do that, because you know that your time is valuable, and you know that you can't get anything achieved if you're just sitting on the sofa scrolling Instagram, YouTube, or any of the others. You have to take action. Next, ladies, is surround yourself with positivity. We all could be negative about something. Things just don't go our way all the time. But when you are negative, that only draws more negative energy towards you. You want to make sure that you are positive. Sometimes we think that things are negative. We think that they could go a different way because, of course, we want them to go a different way. But there's a lesson in all things. And so even though we see it as a negative, switch it around. Start thinking of it as a positive in terms of what was the lesson that you learned in it? What was some of the things that you possibly could have done differently? What can you do the next time? All of those things will help you in terms of reframing something. And instead of thinking of it in a negative way, think of it in a positive way. And when you're positive, you draw positive people to you and you draw the good things to you. Things just start to happen in a positive manner. Next, ladies, is to celebrate your accomplishments. Whether you are accomplishing big things or small things, celebrate yourself. When you celebrate yourself, you know your worth. You are so excited and proud of yourself that you are celebrating yourself. And sometimes there is more reward in celebrating the small things than it is when you achieve the overall big thing. And when you celebrate yourself, when you give kudos to yourself, that gives you the fuel and the energy to keep going. Next, ladies, is you want to practice gratitude. In all things, practice gratitude. Be grateful for where you are in this moment. Be grateful for where you know that you are going to go. When you are grateful, good things truly do happen for you. When you start your day with gratitude, your day is going to go in a completely different direction. Gratitude really is one of those things that truly do determine how we live our life and what we're going to get out of our lives. So ladies, always practice gratitude, because remember, there are other people who may be worse off than you are, regardless of the situation. There are people who really are in situations where they're having a really tough time. So make sure that you point out and appreciate all the things that you have and all the things that you are achieving. And when you know your worth, you truly do practice gratitude. Okay, ladies, now let's talk about the giveaway. First, let me just say thank you so much for all your well wishes. I truly do appreciate it. I am feeling better. Unfortunately, I got sick, and because of that, I'm a little behind. So next Sunday, I will have the giveaway, what I'll be giving away, as well as the rules for the giveaway. So come back next week because we will be talking about the giveaway in next Sunday's video. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If I've left anything out, please put it in the comments below. You know we like to keep the conversation going. And ladies, this is just that guiding principle that truly does determine how you live your life, how you show up in life, and that is to know your worth. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, well, I'll see you next time.